Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Kirsty Walker Day. Hello, how's everybody doing? I've surprisingly not melted yet, but I'm getting there. I'm slowly melting more and more.
Glitch mode _ just subscribed with Prime for 50 months. This is for all my ladies who don't get hyped enough if you've been done wrong, then this your song, so turn it up, one time for all my ladies, you're looking good is what, so tell 'em, bye, cause it's your time to turn it up, step out, down wrong.
James, thank you for the 50 months with your Prime. I wish that Twice song were better, honestly. Emmy, congrats on getting first. James, you tried. May, welcome in. How is everybody? What have y'all been up to? Today's been a bit stinky. Oh no. Today has been also stinky here, but because it's warm. So it's like it's actually just the wafting smells of outside. Like it's physically stinky because it's warm. Can you hear my neighbor's dog? You took today off because you got a migraine last night. It was still there today. No! Oh, May, that sucks. I hope it goes away. Humidity is all. It's so bad. Although, well, actually, no, here. It's actually. My house is really bad, but outside is actually really nice. It's like sunny, but not too hot, and there's like a good wind. So it's like I'd rather be sitting outside. But I've got a bunch of windows open to make like air tunnels in my house to hopefully get some air throughout my house. Cause this stupid heat, yeah, it's so warm. You can hear the dog. That's Rosie. She's a yapper. Yeah, what's everyone been up to? I've just been working and studying. And I have an exam. Like I need to book another exam. Yeah. What else have you been doing? I don't know. I'm just dying. It was so hot yesterday. I couldn't sleep until like after 3 in the morning because I was so warm. And last night I was like, I had to do some editing on my laptop. I literally was like holding my fan under my laptop to cool my laptop down because my laptop was so warm. I want this heat to go away really badly. I think this weekend is going to be warmer than after the weekend it's going to be a bit wet. I say I want the heat to go away. I would love for the weather to stay not terrible until after my Chapel Roll concert, because I think it's outside. So that would be nice. Heat, go away, come again a rainy day. Exactly. So true. Also, I've been having nosebleeds again. I think that happens when it's like warm. I don't know what's going on. But it, like my nose feels really weird. Like it feels like I need to blow it constantly. I don't know. I don't know, I just totally zoned out there for a second. I'm excited to play some 14 today because I think we're going to be getting out of level 80 finally. Only taken 85 years. Can your stream just be 4 hours? It's all zoning out. You've heard of co-working streams. Now here's co-zoning out streams. Yes. Let's do that. Yeah, I've just been really hot. That's all I've really been doing, is being hot. I feel like when you're warm, it's like, it's very hard to not, to like do anything really. And I've been, I don't know what I've been doing. I've been looking at my finances, that's what I've been doing. Really fun stuff. My car insurance, is up for renewal at the end of the month, so I need to sort that out, and I just haven't. I'm putting it off. I need to phone them, and oh. I'm just fed up with it. What's the point of a no claims discount if your insurance goes up every year? Huh? And like, I went and, you know, I have to call them because it's gone down. I mean, no, it's gone up. And I know, and like, I do the whole thing of comparing online, and it's like, they're trying to charge me like £200 more than I should be paying. It's ridiculous. Ventus, welcome in, how are you? You bought hydration powder? Ooh, what one, May? I'm doing okay, Ventus. I'm expiring, but how are you? You got new glasses today. I thought you had your appointment today. What do you mean you got glasses as well? Biosalma. Oh. Interesting. I hope it works for you, May. Oh, the appointment was last week. You got the glasses today. Oh. I can't believe you're buying full price glasses at opticians in the UK when you could buy glasses really cheap online. These glasses were like 20 quid. Actually, I lie. They're normally like 20 quid, but I got blue light blocking lenses, so they're like 40. Resorb. Not heard of that one. My problem is a lot of these companies, a lot of their like powders, they're like really, like the liquid ends up tasting powdery. I don't like that. Jeff, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I haven't been using anything. I haven't been on a hydration thing in a while. I've also not really been on coffee in a while. I've just been drinking juice and iron brew. I go through phases. I need to get back on a coffee phase because I've got so many friggin' pods. Because you have to order at least 50 if you're ordering pods, and I order for my dad. Because my dad drinks Colombian coffee. And so then I order stuff for myself, and it's gotta get 50 pods, and so I end up with loads of pods. I've also somehow still got like £100 in my Nespresso account. I think. I'm half expecting to have like a freaking nosebleed in the middle of the stream. My nose has been so weird today. Let me see how much money I've got in my Nespresso account. Because I had a Nespresso subscription back when I first got my machine, and I just didn't use it as much as I've got a balance of £90. So I've just been, like, I literally was at like 200. I've been slowly whittling it down. It's so bad. Yeah. Should have just bought yourself a new machine. I know. Well, I feel like that's wasteful to get a new machine because the one I have currently is currently working. But I was looking at getting, I did get myself, so I got myself a couple of cups with it, like fancy coffee cups. And then I was looking at potentially getting the Aerochino thing, you know, the milk frother. But I was like, that would be stupid because I don't drink hot coffee. So I was like, why would I buy that? But I was just like, I was like, oh, maybe I should get that. No. Also, I'm really sad because they brought Nespresso brought out like a summer thing that was like pistachio flavored coffee, and I wanted to get it and it's sold out, and I'm sad. What, £90 in America? Fuck's sake. Why are you saying it like that? You sound like a boomer. What's £90 in American? £90 converted to US dollars is about $125. I can tell you that because I got my Twitch payout today. And it helped me. I now know the conversion at the current moment of around about that much money. Hog, welcome in. How are you? They're not even listing the pistachio on their website anymore. I'm so depressed. I love pistachio. I'm so sad I couldn't get it. I saw it at the beginning of summer and I was like, oh yeah, I'll order that later, and then I didn't, and it was sold out. Fucked up. I'm glad I did an order like last week though, because I was like, I should get some Colombian coffee for my dad. I'm glad I did, because my favorite coffee is now sold out and it's a summer exclusive, so it's probably never going to be restocked. The Ice Leggero, for anyone who wants to know, if you have an espresso, the Ice Leggero, actually the best for iced coffee. It is actually banging. So I'm glad I got that when I could. I haven't even opened my box. It's just been sitting there because I've not really been drinking coffee. I just go through such phases. You have a kitten? Oh my gosh, Hog, what kind of kitten? Show me, show me. I need to know about this kitten. Pardon me. I'm jealous. I would like a kitten. But I think if I got a kitten, someone would throw a hairy canary. I'm gonna throw pictures into Discord right now immediately. Love that. Yeah, what else have I been doing? I don't know. I feel like I've been zoned out for the past 2 days. Like, I zoned out at the beginning of my stream for a moment there. I feel I've just been zoning out the past few days because it's just been too warm. I'm just like... I was reading a book on my Kindle that I had from the library that was on, like, I was on airplane mode, and I was getting really stressed out because I was like, I was sitting here thinking about how many library, like, I had 2 holds come in, so I took those out. And then I've also got the August book club book to read, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let this book be deleted and then I'll go back to it, because there was only a 4-week wait on it, and it's a thing. So it's a book of a K-drama I've watched already, so like I'm not gonna forget all the details like I would have with another book. So I was like, I'm just gonna let it go back and I'll take it out again in 4 weeks. So yeah, now I'm back. Now I'm gonna be reading Legendborn for book club, and I'm very excited to get into it. Has anyone been reading it? Oh my gosh, Honk! Whoa! Their nails are huge! What's their name? Oh, what a sweet little baby! Ventus. Ventus, don't. Don't start Red Rising. I'm sorry to break it to you, but Pierce Brown is a Zionist. He has written a book that is like, it's the most ridiculous thing, because you would read I've read Red Rising. I've read the original trilogy. And like, you would think someone who wrote that trilogy would not be a Zionist, but no, he is a Zionist. And he also loves cryptocurrency and NFTs. When the NFT craze was happening, he was selling mad NFTs. Which was just like ridiculous, because I was like Red Rising is so not that, and I'm like, the complete cognitive dissonance. So yeah. Now you know. Before you really get into it, now you know. I was very upset because I really enjoyed the original trilogy. Before he made more, I didn't read the rest of them. Her name is Kiki, like Kiki's delivery service, Kiki. Although I think the cat in that is Gigi, right? But still. Every time I start something, I come here and you tell me no. I'm sorry. I'm the friend that's too woke. Every time I'm the friend who is too woke. But I always figure you'd all like to know before you you get into stuff, you know? Kirsty not ruin things we enjoy. Hold up. Hold up. Right there, Jeff. I'm not the one ruining things. It's the authors who are ruining things, or the creators who are ruining things. I'm just giving you the information. They're the ones doing weird stuff and having weird beliefs. Leave me alone. You're going back to your lesbian smut. You're not reading any smut. If you'd like recommendations for lesbian smut, I can get you some. Your blank as a kid was named Kiki, like Kiki's delivery service. I'm the third person to get the reference. Nice. I only watched Kiki's delivery service maybe like 2-3 years ago for the first time. I think I tried watch I enjoyed it, but it wasn't my favorite to play. I think it's just because it's like I feel like it's the kind of one where if you watched as a child, it means more to you than as like an adult. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's like I don't know. I don't know. I still have so many Ghibli movies to watch, actually. I need to get to it. So many on my list. If you don't test for COVID, then there's no COVID. If Kirsty doesn't tell us, then there's no problem. But then you're giving your money to bigots. And do you want to give your money to bigots? I don't think you do. Yeah, don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. You don't know why you named it Kiki? It was before you watched that movie. That's interesting. Maybe it was just... What is it, Kiki or Booba? Maybe it was Kiki to you. Yeah, I'm just trying to save you. Your safe watch? I would say my safe watch is probably like, Howl's Moving Castle or Spirited Away. Those are my two favorites. I watched Castle in the Sky a couple of years ago. I've watched Totoro. I haven't watched Grave of the Fireflies, although I want to. Just once, because I feel like it's something I have to watch just once. Kiki's I've watched. No, only yesterday. I don't know if I've even heard of that. I haven't seen Porco Rosso, surprisingly. Pompoko, love. We love Pompoko. I've seen Whisper of the Heart. Is that like the sequel to Kiki's? No, that's something else. I feel like I've seen that.
Hello, LGBTQ community.
Angie, welcome in. How are you? You still haven't watched Great? Yeah, it's one of I will watch it someday because I think it is like an important watch. Because I think it's like it highlights, from my understanding, it highlights the importance of thinking about the civilians when there's horrible stuff going on from the powers that be. Princess Mononoke, I love. Oh, Spirited Away, my love. I need to watch Tales from Earthsea, I think. I haven't actually seen Ponyo either. I so many to watch, it's ridiculous. I did watch Nausicaa though. I like that one too. You're okay, just chilling? Love that. You read the Kiki book and it was such a wholesome, charming experience. I didn't even know there was a book. I have Howl's Moving Castle to read, although I have heard that Howl's Moving Castle is very different from the actual than the movie. But I haven't read anything from Diana Wynne-Jones, so I want to. Diana Wynne-Jones, sorry. So I want to, and then I also want to read some Ursula K. Le Guin as well. So that's why I'm interested in Earthsea. I think that's Ursula K. Le Guin, right? Ken, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I was right. Howl's Moving Castle book is also very, very enjoyable. Yeah, I want to read it. Because it's a series, right? Yeah. It's one of those things, like, I want to read stuff from, like, the older, women, sci-fi and fantasy writers who are like dead now or whatever, or like older, and like they kind of like paved the way for more women SFF writers. I think that's like, I don't know, I feel like it's important. It's just finding the space in my reading landscape to do so. It's so hard. There's new books coming out every week, and it's like, how am I supposed to find space for these new books and also these old books? It's hard. So sometimes when I find out an author is not a nice person and I'm like, oh drat, I'm actually quite happy about it because it means I can take them off my TBR. I don't like it when it's an author I've read before and enjoyed, but if I haven't read them yet, then I'm like, oh, yeah, let me get rid of those books. It's like, oh, I've got some space in my shelves suddenly. That happened to me recently with, what's her name? Oh my god, I've forgotten her name. Laini Taylor. Because she had, like, in one of her really old books, she, like, it was, like, a weird pro-Israel messaging that was just, like, it was, like, really Islamophobic. And I was like, okay, bye! I had, like, 5 books from her on my TBR. It was great. Crossing off is still crossing off. Exactly. Exactly. It is sad though when it's something I've read and enjoyed and I'm like, damn, I can't ever read and enjoy that again because I'll be looking at it in a different light. So yeah, I'm currently reading Legendborn. Haven't got very far into it. I finally finished the, what's it called? Thingamabob Bookshop, which I did enjoy. What was that called again? Welcome to the Hyundam-dong Bookshop. I really enjoyed that, actually. It's a very slow read, and it's very slice of life. So not a whole bunch happens in it. But I thought it was really nice and introspective about like jobs and like whether you should do something because you enjoy it, or whether you should do something because it brings in money and you just like zone out. And I thought that it had really good like conversations about that, I think, because I think both kind of ways of thinking are valid. Like, I think if you're someone who wants to do a job that is something in the field that you enjoy, I think that's totally fine. But then also if you're someone who just wants to shut off, make money, and just do the same thing every day, I think that's also fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, I enjoyed that book. If you're interested in something like that, I would recommend it. Oh my god, my nose is driving me crazy today. Yeah, I'm stressed out with all the books I have to read. So like, I have Legendborn, and then I also have the second volume of the Apothecary Diaries light novel on here, and then I also have the second book in this Japanese thriller series I started. The first one is called The Devotion of Suspect X, I think. Is that what it's called? By Kigo Higashino. Yeah, The Devotion of Suspect X, which was really good actually. So I've got the second one, which is Salvation of a Saint. And it's about this, like, it features a detective who's, like, really mathsy. He's got a really good maths brain. So that's why I read it. And I wanted to continue it. Zay, welcome in, how are you? You had a very unhinged message plan, but you decided against it. You're sweating your balls off. That's not that unhinged. I think that's fine. You're okay. I don't mind that. That's fine. Because same. If I had balls, they'd be sweated off. Key? Is Key here? It's about on par for Kirsty. Exactly. Thank you, Emily, for the quote. I think that's a good quote, honestly. That was not that unhinged. I know. Say, you need to get more unhinged if you're gonna say things like that. But yeah, I'm really stressed out because I had 2 other books out from the library on my Kindle, and I decided to just let them go because I was like, I wanted to read Legendborn on my Kindle and I didn't have it downloaded and I was in airplane mode, so I was getting really stressed out. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let these books go and I'll get them again later. So I was like a little bit of the way through The Trunk, which I've watched as a K-drama. So I was like, it's fine, I can let that go because I remember stuff from the K-drama. Although, it's actually quite different from the K-drama. So it's interesting. But if anyone's ever, like, if you're interested in watching some, like, a kind of weird thriller, The Trunk is really good on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes. And then I also had Untethered Worlds. I can't remember who the author of that is. Axio. And I was like, I'll just get to that another time. So now I've got everything else at my I'm overwhelmed. There's too much to read. I'm so overwhelmed. There's too much to read. You adjusted your level. Okay. Good to know. What else has been going on? I don't know. Why are you saying snore milk? No one's talking about oat milk, Jeff. Oh my god, I need to show y'all some crazy stuff that's been going on in K-pop. It's not that crazy. It's just fucking hilarious. Was that your clipboard? Okay. I have to discuss this with you. Because this is it's so ridiculous. You just wanted to... Why? Why do you hate oat milk? It's so good. Right. So this is Chanyeol from EXO doing image teasers for his upcoming album. Why is he in London? Why is he in London dressed like this? Why is he in a laundrette in London? Why is he pushing a bin in London? That was you bringing in your bins today. Why? Just posing outside a council estate. Same. And then it's just a fruit and veg. Just a bus stop. Oh, it's like, what is going... Why is he just on a road in London with a bunch of flowers? Imagine going out and saying, I know, you met your neighbour across the road after like 7 years, say because the bin men left your recycling box in their drive and you went to check it wasn't theirs before you took it back. Whoa. That's a long time not seeing your neighbour. And then there was more. Right, that's not it. Here he is outside a random primary school in London. You know it's a primary school because of the fencing. In the building style. Yeah, this is a primary school for sure. And then here he is in a rundown flat with a goat. That's my goat. It's so like, what is... Manda, welcome in, how are you? That's you? You're Chanyeol? Oh my god, Chanyeol, what are you doing in here? And then there was this one, and I'm like, is this Heathrow? Is he near Heathrow now? Just in some random tool shed, selling some tools. The fact that they didn't even take the charity box donation thing off the counter as well is so funny to me. And then just in some random corridor, just on the stairs. That carpet definitely stinks. Yeah, and he looks like a lesbian. Just in someone's back alley with a goat. It's like, who did this? My culture is not your costume, Chanyeol. Okay? I had to share that with you because I've been laughing about it for like 3 days. You're the goat. Oh, you're the goat. Okay. As opposed to Chanyeol. Got it. Feels like they're going to drop a Beatles tribute act, but I think Chanyeol and Suho are both kind of obsessed with Britain Suho especially, even though Suho has been betraying us and been going to LA, but he loves Britpop. Let me tell you, Suho from EXO loves Britpop. And I think Tunnel is quite obsessed with, like, I don't know, I think like Arctic Monkeys kind of stuff. So, yeah. Can't believe they're romanticizing chav culture, frankly. It's literally how you dressed in 2014. It's so Kristen Stewart core. Walking your goat down the alley, don't you do that every day? It's a good look. It is. He does look good in those pictures. Like, I'm not saying he looks like a lesbian to deride anyone. You know, I love my lesbians. He just does look like a lesbian. But it's a good look. So I have a pic of myself in that exact outfit with the red flannel. Yeah, did you hang out in a tool store? Did I ever? Was I ever? Britaboos! They are Britaboos! I can't believe it. Can't believe we're losing Suho to LA. Well, he was here for SM Town, so hopefully that's reminded him of his love of the UK. Grabbing a cheeky Nando's? He probably did. Although I reckon all of these were shot on the weekend when they were here for SM Town. So he's probably like, he probably didn't go get a cheeky Nando's because he was probably passed out from having to go on those mad runs with Mino and Tangmin. I got the wrong TVXQ member there. He's having a quick cigarette. I was saying this to James. I have been watching a Chinese BL show, and they smoke a lot of cigarettes in it, and I have to keep censoring myself and saying cigarettes because I'm so used to saying the F slur for cigarettes. Like, if I said it here, people would be fine. No one would say anything. Like, it's just common to just, like, call them that here. But if I posted that on YouTube, people would be like, she said the F slur! Or if I even said it on Twitch, I'd probably be banned. But it's just what we call them here. James! Why? But it doesn't come from the slur. It comes from the word for, like, small bits of wood. You were nice and added the 4 cigarettes. I was gonna leave it out. If you'd done that, I would have just deleted it, because you do know I can just delete it if I want to, right? You think they recently said that word in a Doctor Who episode, and there's always a split second that I almost lose your breath? Yeah, it's really common. You just say, oh, can I bum a f? Or whatever. Have you got a f? Like, everyone here knows you're not saying it as a slur. Because, like, it comes from the word for small pieces of wood. Are you so used to saying the F word that cigarette feels unnatural? Yes. I'm like, oh, he's smoking cigarettes again. Oh, that's a big box of cigarettes. And the thing is, right, probably people watching would be fine with it, but it would, like, not get through the content checks. I'd be getting a community guidelines violation on YouTube if I said it. You don't think you've ever heard that word for cigarettes until today? It's the shortened form. It's not the full word, it's the shortened form. You should double. Oh, he's smoking a cigarette. That's a big box of cigarettes. That'd be funny. If you know the Italian word for bassoon, which is very similar, I still remember a stand-in music teacher shouting to call him in during orchestra practices. Wait, what's the Italian word for bassoon? That's outrageous. Kirsty turning into a homophobic hate channel. Stop. We do still sell the meatballs in supermarkets. They're in my local Tesco's, and every time I'm like, but I just want you to know, it comes from a bundle. It's a unit of measurement that means a bundle. So I'm not saying it because it's a slur. Okay? You heard that name so often. It's a class. There's also a contra F slur. What do you mean? Don't worry, we have a food product called the F slur. Yeah, yeah. They're like meatballs. If you go to Tesco, you can get Mr. Brain's 6 pork. I don't even know if I could show you the picture. With it saying the word. I think the Americans popularized it as a slur. Yeah, because I think in the UK it was always just queer. I don't think... Well, it was queer, and then it was gay. I don't really think I ever heard anyone really using the F slur when I was younger. It was either queer or gay. Derogatory. 6 pork cigarettes. We had a big poster with instruments in school, and on it was a bassoon and a oh, I see what you mean, a contrabassoon. Okay, I thought you meant like an opposite instrument to the word for what a bassoon is. Like, I don't know, something positive gay. The F slur is huge here as a slur. It has been for, yeah. I don't really think it's that. Like, I think people use it now because we are really Americanized here. But, when I was younger, I feel like I don't remember people saying it as much. James, do you? Not to re-bring up your trauma from being a young gay, but... Pork cigarettes does sound like an off-brand Aldi food, it does. It's really just a bigger bassoon. I don't know what that means then. Oh, I don't know. It's very bad here. The F word, always heard that word growing up and still here today. Yeah. wanted Mum to get me some pepperami, but she bought the pork cigarettes. Ken, that's so true. It is kind of like off-brand pepperami. Oh my god. Did you know they do vegetarian pepperami? I'm actually like, I love vegetarian
Welcome to
pepperami.
hell, bitch.
Oh, dear god. That's lovely. Oh.
Welcome to hell, bitch.
I don't know. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. People just use gay boy. Yeah, it's. I don't think it was very common here when we were younger. Still one of the best on Twitch. It gets you every time. Thanks. What was it? I don't know. It's best to not call attention to it. Although one of them I can do that later. Wait, I can do it now. One of them I can report. What for though? Damn, they're not even in my user list. Well, I've banned them all, so they can't really do anything. I was gonna say, I should have farmed them for ads. I should have just given them 6 ads. Or 6-minute ads. That would have been great. That's completely derailed me. What we were? Oh, well, I don't really want to go back to that topic because maybe that's what brought them here. I don't know. Trump's spam account followed you on Twitter. It's just like, okay, go away. I've been on the internet long enough. It does not bother me. Tell me more about EXO's Britpop era. Well, let me tell you, Suho loves Britpop. I don't know what his most Britpoppy era was. Was it Grey Suit, maybe? Swats at Fly starts Mosh Pit. Okay. You've enjoyed some X in your time, but you don't know much about them off stage. Well, this was Suho, how do I save? Why can I not save this image? My acid reflux is really bad today. Why won't... There we go. This was Suho in his grey suit era. It's giving Blur. But yeah, he's like really into Britpop. He loves Oasis and Blur. It's giving grandma looking over her glasses. And when I saw them at when I went to SM Town, he kept talking about them. And when James and I saw Suho at MIK Festival in 2022, he was talking about it a lot then as well. Who doesn't love Oasis? Well, I don't love Oasis. I don't really have any feelings about Blur, but I don't love Oasis. Because the Gallagher brothers are a bunch of tossers. Just no life, awful men. You love Blur. I don't think I've ever really listened to Blur. Don't really have any thoughts on them, I don't think. Do they call each other our kid? Could you imagine? EXO are such a funny group because they've got Suho, who's definitely a Britpoppy. I think Chanyeol is quite Arctic Monkeys vibes. Then you've got Kyungsoo, who does like really lovely R&B. That's just like nice and vibey and kind of soft. And then you've got Baekhyun doing sex R&B. And then you've got Chanyeol doing, not Chanyeol, Chen doing really sad shit. And then the occasional banger in Japanese. Ishin doing like hip hop mixed with Chinese music. Kai doing more sexy R&B. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Xiumin does like dancey stuff. They're such a like they're like totally different vibes. It's so interesting. Blur is the same person as Gorillaz. I don't know if that's common knowledge. I think that's something I knew but forgot. I don't know if I should say what I was gonna say there. I don't want to upset Emmy. You've liked, so I don't know if I've... Oh, I like Song 2. Song 2 is good. I'm not gonna say it. It's nothing bad, don't worry. It's nothing bad. I'm not gonna cancel them for you. I just don't like the Gorillaz. Oh, you took that better than I thought. I'm just used to myself being mad that someone doesn't like the same music I do. Oh, I do. I also like, I don't like Radiohead as people because they're all, Tom York's a Zionist. Or just doesn't give a rat's ass and is just a dickhead. But I do like Creep. That's a good song. And then Stereophonics, I like that. Dakota. Dakota's a banger. Dakota by Stereophonics, actual banger. I saw them perform that at Tina Park years ago, and it was so good. You're definitely in the right place for Britpop, and I don't think you were as big on it as a lot of people, but you have an affinity for it because it was so fundamental to your youth. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like there's a few things like that for me as well, like growing up, like when I was getting into music in like 2005. I would say there's a lot of like really early European, well not really early, 2005 like Euro pop that has really shaped my enjoyment of, like, has really shaped me in terms of music. Like I friggin' love Euro pop and like house music, which is very, like, obviously you all know I like K-pop and stuff, but like I didn't used to be so loud about my love of K-pop. I got into K-pop in like 2011, but I wasn't really that loud about it until like maybe 2016. Before that I was pop punk, and so it's very at odds with my pop punk person that I really enjoyed British house music and Euro pop. You know, I loved myself some drum and is it drum and bass? I don't know. Not drum and bass, EDM. Love myself some EDM. Like I loved Avicii. But it's all because it was like stuff that was like really big when I was growing up. Like I loved do y'all remember British people or Europeans? Do y'all remember that song, From Paris to Berlin, and every disco I was in, ma was pumping for love? I was obsessed with that song. I love that song so much. There was also there was like the car adverts. Do y'all remember the car adverts? Someone doesn't find someone attractive as I do. There are different strokes for different sometimes you miss Skrillex. He still does stuff, which is crazy. You never heard that song? I don't expect you to. That song rules. It's so good. I didn't hear the World Cup version. What was that car advert song? Justin, welcome in. How are you? You know Booty Love? No way. You got into K-pop around 2011-ish. Yeah, you don't really talk about it until 2015. Yeah. Who did you get into first, Kim? James and I got into Girls' Generation at a very similar time. It was like I was ahead of him by about 2 months. It's crazy. From London to Berlin, you don't know how it happened because yeah, Infernal are not English. That's weird. Why does it say I'm playing Battlefield 6 open beta? I don't know. Apparently that happened to Alana too. I can't believe Justin just dropped Booty Love. That's a name I've not heard in years. A part of me say that we can boogie tonight. Some kind of feels like some kind of rush. Yeah. It's so good. can you believe they were in Big Brothers? And if you've ever seen the Scooby-Doo live action movies, I think Big Brothers were in the second one. Yeah, they were. Oh my god. That era, oh my god. I loved Booty Love. Soundtrack for the In-Betweeners kind of slaps. That was my era of getting into music. Or like when I was like, that was my pop music. I was listening to a lot of like, I was listening to a lot of Fall Out Boy at that time as well. And MCR. But for radio stuff, I was, yeah. What's on the In-Betweeners soundtrack? Would you like to know a fun fact about me and the In-Betweeners? Well, it's not really about me. One of my friends in high school, she was the year below me, her dad, his name is Christopher Young. And if you look up the In-Betweeners and look at producer name, his name is Christopher Young, and it's the same Christopher Young. So the In-Betweeners guys came to my school. I don't think I went because I didn't watch the In-Betweeners at that time. I can't remember. And he's also friends with the guy who plays hate to bring it up, but Mr. Weasley in Harry Potter. And he was always bopping around and coming up to see my friend's dad. So yeah. Oh my god, Justin, have you ever listened to the Fratellis? If you've listened to the In-Betweeners soundtrack, you probably know the Fratellis. The Fratellis are so fucking good. Vampire Weekend, the Womp. Kate Nash! We love Kate Nash. Kate Nash is on TikTok and she's writing songs that's basically like, fuck you if you don't like trans people. She's amazing. Mr. Weasley actor was also in Doctor Who, so we can call him Doctor Who. He's in like so many things. I just said that because that's where most people know him from. Of course, good. I want you to know, Justin, that anywhere you go in Scotland, you're probably gonna hear Chelsea Dagger. Anywhere you go where there's a big group of Scottish people, you're gonna hear we can call him Father Brown. I don't know if the Americans know who Father Brown is though. They used to play it during the pre-show. Oh yes, yes. I think that's how a lot of people got into K-pop, Ken. Gina, oh my god. She had a scandal, I think, because she was like, I can't remember what it was, but I remember she had a scandal that was to do with like sex work, maybe. Tiara, Cara, IU for a minute. Cara's Step was a song where I was like, yeah, I gotta find out what it... Ah, Step was so good. I was like into K-pop at that time, and I remember watching them on music shows, and I was just like so obsessed. It was so good. A few sports teams stateside as Chelsea Daggers or victory theme. That's so interesting. I had no idea. What's with Take Me Out? Oh, as in like, I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. I say, take me out. That one. 4-minute mention has been activated. I miss 4-minute. Oh my god, I can't believe y'all know Franz Ferdinand. That makes me really happy. I'm not like a huge Franz Ferdinand fan or anything like that, but they're a Scottish band, so that makes me happy. I didn't know, but I don't know. I don't know it's popular. Edge Runners. What, Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Really? You first discovered Franz Ferdinand on the copy of DDR you had. Whoa. Do any of y'all know Paolo Nutini? Best songs are all covers though. Call Me and Womanizer. I don't know if I've listened to those. Makes you feeling better. All the music you're mentioning just sounds like yapping to you. Well, Jeff, that's because you're young. Then when Gangnam Style got big, that was when you said to your friend, I know that girl, that's 4 Minute Hyuna. But then I didn't really bring up K-pop again for ages. I remember when Gangnam Style got big because they were playing it at the goth club I went to. Because I used to go to a goth club. And I was the only one doing the dance properly, and I got really annoyed at people because you know how it's like it's like with your feet. People were just going, and it was really annoying me. I was like, you have to do a double on one foot sometimes. It really pissed me off in the middle of the edge and in the middle of the goth club. There's a big Paolo Nutini era for I miss Paolo Nutini. Need to watch the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Really? I remember watching. I've watched a little bit of it. I don't remember. Oh. It's not. I thought it was that song, but it's just a song by Franz Ferdinand. That's so interesting. I didn't realize that. I think Franz Ferdinand are having a bit of another a revival though. Because they were at Glastonbury this year. Trying to spread K-pop propaganda during Gangnam Style and just gave up. Me also. I was too. I hope Americans know who Paolo Nutini is because I love Paolo Nutini. Me showing my friend the Hyuna ice cream video just for the person holding a protest sign that says Batman, he is gone. What? You had older parents and siblings, so you have Gen Z, Boomer, and Millennial mindset. You know a decent amount of old music. I'll have you. Okay. Maybe it's just not. I don't know. It's not like the same. I don't know. Why is this happening to my chair? Just not the same vibes. Maybe. What the? Oh no, it's fine. That's funny. But yeah, I was really into a lot of like Europop. What was the one I was looking up? I was looking up the car advert. I also need to go get the cat in from outside. What was that car advert? It's like a scene with a police protest in the video, but the signs are all really old English K-pop as. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I think it was a Citron advert. Was it? I can't remember. But I remember being obsessed with those as well. I was just really into Europop. You're looking now, one says, it's too small for me. The other says, take me please to the space. What the? It's a simple please year. So funny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the cat in and I'm gonna quickly pop to the bathroom and then we'll get into the game. So I will BRB. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You tried to subtly gateway drug people from Gangnam Style to other K-pop. It just didn't work. I was so sad. Got a friend into girls named Brown Eyed Girls. Oh my god, I loved Brown Eyed Girls. I remember when Brown Eyed Girls released Sixth Sense. That was a moment in time. I was obsessed with that song. I especially loved like how they released it and then it got like they got censored and the song was about censorship. Or like the music video was about censorship. I was just like, oh, what a moment. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Love how we're talking about Kara and then this song comes on shuffle. That's crazy. Na, 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 na. Key change! Where have the key changes gone? Why does pop music not have key changes anymore? Hello? Why is my... Oh no, am I gonna have to go under the table? Oh, I have to go under the table. Or maybe not, it's just not working in general. I can't see it on my screen. Oh, my PlayStation's just not... What's going on? It was working fine like an hour ago. Oh, there it is. Why was it not? Oh, there it is. Weird. Good old I don't know what was going on. It was literally fine an hour ago and then suddenly it's not working. Okay, and I can hear it. It was being funny an hour ago with sound. So.
Oh no!
Trev, welcome in. How are you? Pardon me. You spent a lot of time in 2012ish when you finished uni but didn't have a job playing Borderlands and listening to a YouTube playlist about 15 songs on loop. 15 K-pop songs. That's funny. Before K-pop was on anything. And you had to download it from K2N blog. I miss K2N blog. It doesn't exist anymore. Hello, there we go. You ever just space out in the 14 menu to this tune? Not really. But maybe I do, I don't know, I don't remember spacing out sometimes. We might actually get out of level 80 today. A delicious luncheon? I would like a delicious luncheon. There's a new Malatang hot pot split place in Glasgow I really want to go to. I sent it to my best friend earlier. I was like, I think they do vegan stuff. My best friend got her dress yesterday for her wedding. It was the first one she tried on as well. Isn't that so good? And she's going with mint for the bridesmaid dresses, so I'm gonna be wearing mint. What luncheon are we referring to? As I had a cherry chicken salad wrap. Oh, that sounds good. Wait, cherry as in like cherries, or cherry as in like cherry tomato? Or is there some sort of chicken called cherry chicken? How's the volume? It looks low. Cherries! Oh, interesting. But then again, the volume always looks low in the overworld. Holly, welcome in. How are you? You're referring to a lunch of crusty burgers from the local crusty burger. Oh. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the forum being so maddeningly... Oh, right, yeah, I should probably... Last week we were dealing with figuring out what the fuck was going on with the forum, and we went, like, underground. And then Dad got really mad at us and kicked us out. The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the forum being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may, is father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family? Alphino, Alice, it is you. Is it Mother? When I heard you'd been dragged before the forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Mother! In your head, you imagine that nightmarish beer can turkey thing? What the fuck is a beer can turkey thing? Mother is very pretty. MSQ Lvl at your service, and you find people must be the signs of the 7th dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches father that you were here... Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? Slay Queen. I'm well aware that you and Master Fortuno are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. Oh. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. The timing couldn't be better. As matters stand, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and reconsider our options. Go visit your home. We'll be back at the annex when you're ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure Delilah, what do you think? Delilah? The Delilah Hope. What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion Eorzea, I insist that you join us. Oh, we love Mother. Ah, but we must be quick about it, not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, their servants will be made to suffer the consequences. Your husband is awful. Delilah, if you'd be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. Some kind of an American food abomination. Oh. And then she was gone, and with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. Emilion Sleva here. I'm free on Tuesdays and every other day if you're asking. Oh, do I have to escort them? I apologise. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirits. What say you, Delilah? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our home visit? I really appreciate that their mother is like, fuck my husband. Fine, if we're going, then let's get it over with. But be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you very much. Why ever not? Your room is always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Chairs and mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away. Childhood toys. I mean, never mind. The Lvl estate is that way. Straight down the stairs. Come on. Are you coming? Okay. Beer can chicken is definitely one of those things that you kind of have to ask, but why? Interesting. It's really not that bad. Okay. Something called beer can chicken where you put a can of beer up in the chicken hole and cook it over an open flame and it's like saturated in beer. Ooh. I feel like you know what? It's not that bad. The thing I'm concerned about is the can. I feel like the beer itself is not that much of an issue. But I'm concerned about the can. Imagine if you took a chicken and just sat it unceremoniously on a can of beer. Oh wait, do they want to talk to me? Oh no wait, it's forward, don't mean it's the talking. Oh, okay. When Alice and I were little, this village was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And now look at us, travelling to different continents, different worlds even. Seems like a drunken student idea that somehow became popular. Makes sense. You don't know what happened? Yeah. Aluminum? I mean the aluminium? As children, Alphino and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. It must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at that exact moment, came pounding down in the path in a panic, crying out my name. I'm choosing to spell it differently than either of us normally would. Okay, so instead of having a controversy of how you spell it, you're just spelling it wrong for everyone. That makes sense. Can's probably safer than half the low-end cookie implements sold in the US. No. It's interesting. There's a place to talk that's not on the way. Oh yes, this is where I first practiced magic on an actual person. Alice had fallen, you see, and scraped her knee quite badly, so I tried casting the simple restorative spell I had only just learned. How she smiled when the wound closed, the joy and relief, that was, I believe, the very moment I chose the healing arts as my main subject of my studies. Aww. We used to come here all the time with grandfather. In summer I would dip my hands and feet in the fountain and splash about. Not Alphino though, even back then he wasn't very fond of playing in water. He'd make any excuse to avoid it, which would explain how I came to swim like an auk and he sink like a stone. Oh my god, I have an Isla update for you all. My parents took the dogs for like Isla's first experience in the water recently, and now ever since she's like constantly in the water. She loves swimming. Do you know how common it is with people in Wisconsin parboil bratwursts and beer? That's not that surprising. I think that's kind of normal. Like a beer sausage. Me as an American is offended. You're right, I could care less about this. Beer as an ingredient can work well. We do, yeah, we have beer battered fish. So like I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm just concerned about the can. Like, is it a can without a label on it, or does the paint on the can rub off onto the chicken? We do beer battered fish and your favorite beer battered cheese curds. Ooh. And here you are at last. Please do come in. You don't know good battered haddock until you've had my dad's. I'll tell you that for free.
My lady.
Oh, this is quiet for me. I don't know if it's quiet for you. How is it for you? It looks quiet, but it's not. I can't really make it any louder.
What?
Volume's okay.
What
okay.
are you gawping at?
I can't really put it much louder. Beer cheese soup. Interesting. Don't think I'd like that.
Oh, God, please don't. It makes me feel like a spoiled princess.
You're my princess.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
Alana, welcome in. How are you?
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time,
How's 15
recounting
going?
their latest adventures.
You just had a quick
I am sure
nap.
they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations.
Oh, we love Emilions.
Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they treasure most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Aww.
It is plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
You love his music, you just want to sit here and drink tea? I know, it's so nice. Can you tell Dad to stop being a dick? Emilions, I think you need to get a DIVORCE.
When you mentioned
Outfit
gifts,
change?
I wasn't sure what to expect.
Whoa, heels! She's out of the heelys and she's into actual heels. I can't believe it.
Look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Oh.
It's perfect.
She looks like she's in a
Exactly what I
biker
would have
gang.
chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
I need to see it as a full view. I need to see, like, all together. Whoa. Whoa.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother.
Oh, I like his
Stylish,
outfit.
comfortable, and eminently practical.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
Can you show me Alice's in full, please?
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
We only saw like a moving camera shot. I want to see a full shot. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. Whoa. What the hell is that?
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was
Sage.
often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Lvl commissioned artistry.
The wink. I still haven't sorted out my own glamours. I need to sort them.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master, but someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
I don't think there's any common ground with that man. He's just nasty.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he
I like
truly
how
lost himself in his
Alice
work.
is fit, but the one thing I don't
may
like is
not
how the
know the
neck is
forums
like
inner
cut out
workings,
from the rest
but I
of
know your
it.
father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance.
I wish it was connected.
Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
I wonder if everyone's
Mother.
gonna get a new fit, or if it's just these two.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
I really like Alphino's.
Safe
He looks very
travels,
distinguished.
my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Oh, a mod to swap their... It'd be really good if they implemented something in the game where you could, like, set the Scions' outfits for outside of cutscenes. I think that would be good. She knows their vibes. She does know their vibes so well. She's really captured their energy. Yeah. The trust system. I don't know. Trust system is when you stand in front of a friend, then trust them to catch you when you randomly fall. You can glamour them from dungeons. Okay. Well, that's good to know. What's the trust system? Is that from, comms? Do you want to say hello to the baby? Since she's moaning. Oh, what are you wriggling for? I like how there's duty support with NPCs, but you actually go through the dungeons with Scions and level them like real characters. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds tedious. But at least you get something for that. That's good to know. It'd be good if that carried outside of the dungeons. You're so cute. I bet there's an MMO overlay. Yeah, you're probably right, Trev. It's probably to do with it being live servers. Oh no, not a sticky willy. Oh, where did she get that? This is a sticky willy. Can't even see it very well. Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of hope we carry with us, these gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. I would say the thing that's I find funny though is Alphino looks like he's dressed for the winter, and Alice looks like she's dressed for summer. Enjoyed your time with the Leviers, I hope. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them to reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge ever closer to the secret that Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Hydaelyn is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once we've heard your report from Thavnair, we'll be well equipped to plot on our next move. Hold on, I'm just gonna blow my nose. I feel like I'm having another bloody nose. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales?
Your time in Thavnair has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans
Master
afford us,
Matoya, aka Match
what
from
can we hope
Benidorm.
to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Frodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
Yeah, but we need our elephant woman back.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin. If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
True.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
No, Alana, I'm still on level 80.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radzat of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetheryte at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Yes. Nabdeen? Almost sounds like my old boss's name. His name was Nadeem. Nabdeez, exactly. I'm still used to having to stand in one place to call your mount, and I keep forgetting I don't have to do that anymore. Where am I going? I think I've gone the wrong way. No, I think I'm okay. Me when I want a shower, so I pop the fruit in my tail. You should walk for the longest time. Oh, calling my mount, yeah. I kind of am like, I don't want to do PvP, but I do want to do PvP because I want to get PvP glams. The PvP glams always look so good. I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. I also need to do the near raid so I can get the cunty boots. After doing PvP once a day for the past week, I'm like, oh, it's really easy to get enough for these glams. That's good to know. Ah, our friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. It's less than 50 minutes a day and currency racks up so fast. Interesting. How's my arm? It's not as sore as it was on Tuesday, but it's still like clicking a lot. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ugh. If this is the future of aetheryte travel, I think I'll stick to boats. Aye, no warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which we're a little late, but fighting fit mostly. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be, we should still call you Varshan, I suppose. Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well then. Oh yeah, he's a dragon. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these we can go anywhere with those with the blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come, we can finally break your monopoly on primals. Been waiting for this day. Stop doing. I want someone else to do the work for me. So have we, my friend. So have we. If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we'll divide into 2 groups. Delilah and her band will... Delilah has a band? Will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. Delilah join Franz Ferdinand, oh my god. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavnir, nay the entire world, we must prevail. Delilah and the Sciongrams. True. Our first Endwalker duty. Finally. Would anybody like to join? You're logging on, let's go. You had to read Sciongrams 3 times before you stop reading his sonograms. You haven't bought your skip? No. Time to speedrun. I need to zoom out before I go into this. Be there in a couple minutes. Okay, I'll wait. I hope I've got... Hang on, I should check that I've got the right gear for this. $500. 501. Holy shit. Oh, let's close call that. Whoa. Do I have anything in my inventory? No. Could have had another classic Kirsty moment there where I have to go and wait a moment whilst I go and change my jewelry. Oh, I'm so eepy. I didn't sleep very well last night. I think I only got like 4.5 to 5 hours sleep. Oh. I just like wide awake. Who's making those noises? Is there someone in the sky? What's that shadow? Oh my god, there is. It's James on a ball. You went to bed late. I was too hot. I couldn't sleep. you had to change the... Oh my god. Changing server in this damn game. So complicated. Whenever we go to Oceania, I'm like, what the hell? Because I have to use my bloody mouse on my controller. We should do that actually. I really should arrange for like something to do with doing some raids. But that requires me organizing stuff and I don't. Maybe we'll do it for my birthday next year. Because it's also difficult because I always stream at this time and obviously like friends in America are still at work and stuff, so it's kind of hard. I could fall asleep to this music. This is video of BB, No Money, and Vanilla Mates going around where they're just standing looking at the camera like this. They're your new American I really enjoy BB No Money. He's a silly guy. Love them both. Yeah, I mean, obviously I love vanilla. Okay, are we ready? I prefer doing that than asking on stream and waiting for y'all to hear me. That makes so much sense. You've been calling him BB Nose. Yes, BB No Money. People get really wound up at him doing cosplays. I don't know why. But I know they got really mad at him cosplaying as I can't remember, someone from Arcane. Yeah, they're mad at him doing Gojo. They were mad at him doing Lads as well. They're just always mad at him doing any kind of cosplay. I know they were mad at him doing the Arcane one because they were like, they felt like he was taking the piss out of yaoi stuff, and it was like, no, he was just being the character because Javik are gay as hell. It's what you always call him, even though you know the actual pronunciation. I mean, yeah, if you want to call him a silly thing in your head, or well, out loud if you want to either as well. I think it's probably fine. It's a silly stage name. You enabled chat bubbles? Why would you do that? The Lads, they were so mad. Everyone was so mad when that group did Lads. It was Tuonto, Anthony Chen, him, and someone else, and they were so mad. He's a good cosplayer, it's so annoying. Well, it's because he's friends with Stella Chu, so she does a lot of the work for him. Because Stella Chu is really good. You sent a tell and thought it was you were broadcasting it to the whole beach because you want your 14 to feel like Habbo. Oh no. Are you flirting with a cat boy in the tails? Oh no. Watch out. Don't flirt with cat boys. They'll tell you they get nothing out of you emotionally. And they don't understand your personality. At 2 in the morning. Bats? Where are the bats? Oh my god, I changed. Why is my default image there? I changed it. Wait, have I got a new move? That was like a new move. You like this dungeon a lot. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I think I have a new move. Yeah, that's not fast for me, Trev. I'll have a look at it after. Or after stream. I turned my volume up a bit earlier, so I can turn my volume down, I think. Hopefully it's better now. Oh, Amanda, you're like 2 minutes late. You could have joined. Oh my god, they're named Bonita Fluffy Bun. I love that. I do have a new move. I've never seen that before. I love this music. Holy shit, I just realized it. It's really good. Oh, hell, bells. Woo! Oh, fuck. Thank you for the people losing the radio. I don't know why I became ancient there and said hell's bells. I never heard someone say that in donkeys. Again. I'm useless. Back just in time. Did Jeff say tetanus when he meant tinnitus? You almost got tetanus as a child. Oh, jeez. Did you not have your boosters in time? Yeah, please don't tell a gross story. I don't really want to know. Salt. Slay. Dance 1 and 2 completed. Sandaruva. Whoever pulled me over there, you're doing the Lord's work. Oh, this is pretty. Whoa, why is everyone dressed the same? Timing of 9 and me getting this dungeon? Is this inspired by 9? It looked like 9? Yeah, it does actually, you're right. This is FF. I'm playing Final Fantasy IV? No way. It does look like the area we're in 9. Or where we were in, I should say. Where we were climbing a bunch of stuff and doing all those puzzles. Reminding me of Zelda. You know the like suits of armor that become animated, and they're like, oh, oh. Remind me of that. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Are you gonna summon like Ganesha? The Magus sisters. I'm so far away. sky was chaos and a sea of quiet. That's how it goes, right? Jesus God. I don't know how I didn't die during that. Okay. One down. I don't know how I didn't die. Have fun at the ferry, Trev. Me coming in here yelling about early access steady hands every Thursday. Oh, I'm gonna need to. Oh my god, I love that. The tank is slaying, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me GG. Oh, I got calm. Who gave me a calm? I wasn't doing very well in there. Miffy? No way.
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Bonita gave me the calm. How do you know? How do you check that? Oh, only
lower floors were disturbing enough.
Is it because I was dying?
Wrong.
Did they take pity on me?
The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's
Or maybe it's because we're
beating
both
heart.
bunnies.
What sayest thou, Stola?
I see
you
it.
players get calm.
Ether siphoned from the land runs up
You get
through
the
the
calm
spire,
in your
flowing
hearts,
to a
thanks.
single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
Oh my god, that Miffy collection
It is as if the core
so
is
good.
feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
I need it. Yes, Jeff, they have voice actors.
There is something there embedded
your
inside
ears
the core.
syringed. Uh-oh, what's happening?
A man's limb.
A man's limb?
Is this what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Ken, you did great. I don't know how I didn't die in that boss. I was running like a crazy person. Okay, Obsidian! Jesus. Fuck's sake.
And that should be the end of it.
Yeah, one of those bras just made it, yes. It was crazy. I really enjoyed it. I had a great fun.
The tower
Great
might
time.
come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Bully for you!
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I'm bracing.
I pray I'm not too late.
Why are you sitting there? Oh my god, so many elephants. It's like an elephant graveyard.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Oh, our boy. You need a nap.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Did you like that, James?
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alice.
I was about to ask
there are just
once
too
again,
many for you to treat
who
alone.
the hell is Angelo? And then I remembered it's the Porksy.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
Ah!
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What
Okay,
happened?
who's that Slayer in the back?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Who's this person? They're slaying.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Nina, welcome in. How are you? Liberated prisoners are being transported to Radzatan for treatment. Alice and Ishtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. The person I reported got banned. I wonder if I can report the other ones. I'm just gonna try it. I'm feeling about the same. Demon, you took Caramel to the vet because she was feeling icky. They said she's fine. Oh. The vet tech threatened to steal Caramel because she was so sweet. Oh. Who are we reporting? I had 3 people come into my chat earlier. Well, I'd say 3 people. 3 users come into my chat earlier with some interesting names, I will say. Someone here in Limsa called Blackpink Bart. You like to think it's their Simpsons headcanon. You only saw one of the names, Jeff. Vet always likes Caramel. She's a favourite because she's so tiny and sweet. Oh, got a really weird chat message saying by the end of your stream their account was banned from Twitter. Oh no, what was it? Had enough rest, have you? You never were one for being idle, right? Vershan, Beta's come to Mega Duty at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once we have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait, on second thought, you and Istinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. I keep thinking it's walk. We left Garaha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. Everyone loves Caramel, as they should. Caramel is so tiny and sweet. And looks very soft. Oh, okay. Wasn't that bad? Oh dear. I just had various political figures, supporters, essentially. And then someone who has a list. If you know, you know. To read that. That's horrifying. What is wrong with people? God. Ugh. Also, like, sorry, I need to rub my eye. The absolute audacity to ask that in a public chat where anyone can see it. Like, you're a freak. Go away. They probably love the embarrassment of it as well. They probably get off on that. Wish all weird chatters a very D word in game. Yes. Me also. Can you say hi? Oh, you're running off. Okay, no, she doesn't want to say hi. Oh, it didn't get through mod check. Okay, that's good. Ah, Honoured Science, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry station at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. People will be people at the end of the day. Yeah, but there's some things it's like, right. Though I have been to Radzatham before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risking getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Okay, so... What's going on today? Alana also had like a bunch of people typing in Arabic and Japanese right at the beginning of her stream. So like, what's going on today on Twitch? Oh, I didn't say it out loud, Nina. Because it's just gross. Ah, Mistress Delilah, I presume. I understand you're here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to Megaduta, I should be glad to provide them. I mean, I can say it out loud if you don't want to type it. Basically, they were asking Alana for some bodily fluids that happen once a month. Yeah. Fucking disgusting. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radzatham. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain and continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Pax's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Reveda Fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you... Okay, I'm not going to remember that. Right, okay. Not going to remember that, but sure. Oh yeah, also Emmy got an email today from a guy who says he is very rich. He is really, really loaded. And will spend any amount of money to spend time with her. Oh wait, there's a thing to chat over there. Maybe not. These people get off on people's reactions. Yes, they absolutely do. That's why it's always best to like not react when it's happening. Oh my god, don't talk about that Bowser guy. Oh. Thinking of upping your price to 2 trillion. You should. Ah yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one of Radzat wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one and you gain access to the vault. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It is a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. Yes, there's a lot of freaks. And it's best to just not even give them attention. Just ban and move on. And then talk about it later. When they're not around anymore. Oh, the Aetherite's been temporarily disabled. The hell? Sometimes you like to be mean to them. Yeah, I think it like, you can generally, once you've been around the block a bit, you can tell which ones are just weirdos that you can be mean to and which ones are like people who are asking for embarrassment and attention. The follower people like you had today. I was just kind of like, I can't bother with this. Because there was 3 of them and I was like, right, okay. Whatever. Just ban. Someone called our store and wanted to talk about alternate timelines and how the moon wasn't real. And when your co-worker was like, this is fabric and yarn store, is there something I can answer about those? And they were like, if you would let me get to that and continue talking about alternate timelines. What the hell? I'm fire. Sure you are. I think that person's fire. Heading to Megaduta, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right. Go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing where another sentry should be on hand. Okay. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find a workshop of Rivader fibers. You're free to observe the artisans. Take care not to lose your way. You mean gnocchi? I love gnocchi. What sauce? Ah, Thavnarian weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Amaric would be partial to the gold thread. Are you thinking about your boyfriend, Estinian? And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry, and if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. Vodka sauce? I've never had vodka sauce. I don't think it's that popular here. The most popular pasta sauce here is oh, how do you pronounce what? Gnocchi? Arrabbiata. The UK loves an arrabbiata. That's like the most popular sauce here for pasta. It's like a spicy tomato. If you're here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Megaduta. Oh, in that case, we might need to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps and continue straight ahead and cross the bridge. You cannot miss it. What is this place? Yes, I keep thinking DD Megadudu too. Dima can't have Arabiata because of his tummy? No! Tell Dima to just buck up and eat Arabiata. I remember passing by here with Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to hamsa myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavourful. Am I on a date with a Stinian? Squawk, squawk. Okay. While we're at it, let's tell people with anxiety to just stop being nervous. Like, I have a dodgy stomach. That doesn't stop me eating things that are spicy. I just accept the pain. I love spicy food too much. He also has to go back to Cali next week and Seattle the week after for demos for things he hasn't had time to get done. He's like, I'm traveling to show people things that he's never had time to make because he's doing oh my god. That's so annoying. So he can't do his work because they keep sending him to do demos. And then they're like, do demos of these things you haven't got the time to do. That's so frustrating. Stop with the demos. If it's not making me sweat, tear up, regret life, and or eventually sending me to the bathroom, it ain't spicy enough. So true. Ooh, a poll. Do you like spicy food? Yes. I love spicy food. Well, I say I love spicy food. I love spicy food as long as the flavor is good. I don't like spicy for the sake of spicy. If you know what I mean. Yeah, Alana, that's why, yeah. Spicy food that tastes good. I don't like when they just, like, pile a bunch of really, like, so much fucking cayenne that your bloody brain blows off just for the sake of it being spicy. No, I don't like that. The work culture is toxic. Everyone takes on too much work and overpromises, so everything has to be done with overtime. And then after it's all done, the PMs are like, see, you just needed to work. Oh, that's infuriating. Some spice literally just feels like heat and no flavor. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, the, you know, the buldak ramyun. I like the regular spicy, but the 2 times spicy is just like... It's like... It's basically the 1 time spicy, just with extra hot in it, and it's like, why? Hey, when I eat something spicy, it tastes so good, but then you can't eat more because it's too spicy. I just power through it. So really had some panang, you had to stop eating because your mouth was like, ow. Panang, really? I don't think I've ever had panang that was that hot. I want to eat more, but I don't want to blow up. You love spice. You make most of yourself a little spicy. Yeah, garlic, chili, and herbs when you make baked beans on. Oh, really? Chili and baked beans is so good. I love having chili flakes just around the house for everything. You know what's really good? A cheese toasty, but with chili flakes in it. Oh, it's so good. My eye. Local Thai place puts in a lot of yeah, Thai food is really hot. Do you know those Pakwi? Oh, the one chip chat? Yes. There's a regular bag version that's still spicy as hell. You crush them and down them. You felt like you were dying. Did you get the spice adrenaline? My friends used to brag about eating spicy food until their noses bleed. You just be like, mild spice, please. See, like, I like a good spice, but like, I'm not doing it to make my nose bleed. Christ. God, tastes good. You'll eat very hot stuff, but not just for the sake of being hot. Yeah. Remember getting a mild curry at a Thai place that was so hot? Yes. Thai spice is, ooh. It's a lot. When your friend and you got malatang, you got tiny spicy and everyone else got mean and you were enjoying yours while they were panting. That's funny. There's a malatang that's opened up here, Nina. I want to go. Most of the Indian places around you have white level spicy and Indian level spicy. That's funny. I actually, so like, as much as I really like spicy food, when I get Indian food, I actually quite like the mild curries because I just like the flavors of them. Like, I love like coconut and stuff, so I actually usually would get something that's like less spicy at an Indian just because I like the flavors more than anything. It's the same with Nando's. I don't anymore. I get medium now because they got rid of my favorite flavor at Nando's, which was the mango and lime. That was my favorite at Nando's, and it's like one above plain basically. But I got it because I really loved the flavor. They don't do it anymore though, so I just get medium now. Oh, Korean food is actually insanely spicy. Like, it's redonkulous how spicy Korean food is. Like, I would say it's like Korean food, then Thai. It's like, can someone tell me why Chai just farted and then, hang on, and then looked around the room like a ghost did it and not her? Classic. You can handle Korean spicy food, which is wild that you can't do Thai. I guess it's probably because you've grown up with Korean spicy food, Nina, and it's like a different kind of spice. Greetings and welcome to Megaduta. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course, we've been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber if you please follow me. I feel like Thai spicy is actually like, it's like the quiet killer. Like, you'll be eating a curry and you're like, this is fine, and then suddenly you're dying. Your friends who'd eat nosebleed Korean food wouldn't be able to tolerate Latin America. Yeah. I think it's just different kind of.
Are we the last to arrive?
The different
I
ingredients.
hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Your comrade is feeling better.
I would say it's probably the same. I mean, I'm quite used to Korean spice now because I
harness remedies are certainly potent
around my house
in more ways than one.
But yeah, before I wasn't, because yeah.
One
Indian's
becomes
different.
accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
A home boba tikka, I love that. I hope it's good. What flavor?
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Well, you too, Mr. Levitate every single fucking person.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzatan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
Nina, what does ube taste like? I've never had ube.
And yet, you chose to live among men.
I've had taro, but not ube.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
I'm fascinated by this dragon speaking English.
'Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra.
Compared
to that end,
the other dragons
I wonder if we might
that
trouble
don't.
you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Among us.
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company.
Filipino food's quite
He
spicy,
alighted
right,
upon
Ganda?
a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
Will give you high
I see.
cholesterol. What does that
So
mean?
again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Like it's really fatty?
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed, so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment.
I tried doing the dangle test.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect.
She's kind of chill.
The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
Yes, 'tis thee. 'Tis me.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsummer's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
Rivulet, I love that word.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Oh, poor Chiffon.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy
apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
See, look, she can do a dangle test. Hold on. She's just like, what are you doing to me, mother? No, you won't get on the desk today. I've got an open container with liquid in it. Your mum got told off by the health visitor for giving you a tiny bit of very mild Indian curry when you were very young. And she pointed out Indian families do it. The visitor said, well, they grow up with it. If you were really young, then your mum's gonna make you grow up with it then. It's the exact same thing. That's so nonsense. Actually, so I never ate spicy food when I was younger. It was like the first time I ever went to the Caribbean. I had a chicken jambalaya. And it was hot. And that's what set me off in becoming a spice lover. Ever since then, I've always enjoyed spicy food. It's interesting. It's like a little like taro, like a sweet or sweet potato. Nutty vanilla. Yeah, taro. I've always described taro as like a taro milk tea tastes like the milk you have left after a bowl of Frosties. That's how I've always kind of thought of that. So is it similar to that? The one Filipino food you learned to make from a friend was arroz caldo, but it's really good comfort food. Oh, I think there's a Filipino food festival in Glasgow once a year. I found out about it recently. Of course, I found out about it like 2 days after it happened. But I'm gonna see if I can go to that next year. Never ate spicy food at home, but when you moved out, it was different. Yeah, it's interesting. But the thing is, my dad loves spicy food. It's just my mum who doesn't eat it. My mum cannot handle spice at all. Like, you literally, like, I don't know if y'all in America have korma, but it's an Indian dish. It's not, like, there is no spice. And my mum is like, it's hot. Me and dad are like, the fuck? You have korma, you love it. I love korma. Korma is like what I usually get from an Indian, because I love the flavor. Not because it's not spicy. Like, I love spice. I just really like the flavor of korma. Your mum thinks pepper is spicy. No joke. Mine doesn't. Mine thinks paprika is spicy. Your mum is the exact. What is it with mums? Made dinner once, literally just had a pepper in it. She was like, this is spicy. You have only one noodle, you eat kimchi noodles? Is it from the Nongshim kimchi noodles? You know, someone who thinks honey barbecue is, oh my god. Shinramyeon, yeah. Their kimchi one is good. I think it's vegan. I think your spice tolerance is slightly higher than your mum's. What is it with mums? Why are your mums bad with spice? Oh. Your mum's is decent though? Okay, good. You like jalapeno because it's bitter? Yeah, I'm not really I don't really like chili peppers in my food so much. It's literally like a texture thing than anything. So what were you and Vritra talking about? Vritra? Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone high ahead of the high crucible. Let's catch up to them. Having it in cheese fries with jalapeno, that's fine because it masks a better taste. Fair. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the high crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard. Why are we in the most confusing place ever? Well, it's not even that confusing. They're making it sound so much worse than it is. It's pretty straightforward, I would say. They're making it sound like it's like really difficult to navigate. You've always begun using gochujang in your food. I love gochujang. May, have you had gochujang pasta? It's so good. Not too much because it comes too much to your stomach. That's fair. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Gochujang pasta is so good. I haven't had it in a bit. I should have some soon. Although, actually, next week. So, next week is like... I get a meal kit delivery every 2 weeks now. Like, to help with the cost of it and to help. It's like... Before I was getting it every week, but it was like too expensive. So I'm now getting it every other week to like try and help with the cost because I can't... I just need something to tell me to do stuff instead of me picking recipes every week. I can't do it. But I'm getting the gochujang macaroni cheese next week again that I had a few weeks ago because I'm really... it's so good. It's so fucking good. I was like, I have to have that again because it's so good. It almost like spice, and you'd be like, I don't get it. Why would you want it to be spicy? But you get it now. It's the adrenaline of it. Sounds so good. It was really good. How much is it? I get grubby, and it's I can't remember actually. Payment details. Order history. Well, apparently I paid £42 last time. I don't remember it being that much. Maybe I had an expensive order last time. It was 32 before. I don't know. Oh, I think I had a discount. So yeah, 42. It's a lot. That's why I only get it every other week. Because it's just dinners as well. Because then you gotta think about your lunches and your breakfasts. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Rad's at Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. You at work and you pay like $100 a month. Oh. Is that lunches? It's like £5 a day. That's really not bad. You don't eat breakfast anymore. I like breakfast. Me growing up who would consume cinnamon and be like, why is this called a spice? It's not spicy at all. For fuck's sake, Jeff. And here is the Aetherite Plaza. So good, so far so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Oh my god, it's 11:30? What the hell? Can I attune to the Aetherite yet? What are you playing on your Switch right now, me? No! You bastards. I feel like I should look at jewelry. What the hell's script? Oh, no one wants to talk to me? You don't have everything you need to make pasta? No! What, were you gonna try and make gochujang pasta? Thundering? We were threatened with that the other day, but it was just windy. Anyway, I was talking with it this morning actually. There was like a yellow weather warning, but it was normal weather. Just a teeny tiny bit windy. Pasta made with miso and gochujang. Oh, it sounds so good. I make a gochujang cream pasta, and it's so nice. Me cooking with miso. Oh no. I don't know. Miso was being a rascal today. You love miso? I love miso too. It's so good. When I like make a like East Asian food, I usually have miso with it because it's good for digestion. He's a devil. I feel like he's been really bad recently, Alana. I wonder why that is. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Oh my god.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
I've heard of that before.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
as you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true? Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask.
I need you all to stop talking about Fruit Riot. I want to have it.
Our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get some frozen mango and then wrap some
Look at that. Its color
sour
is
gummy worms
completely
around it.
changed.
Same thing.
What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
That's a word that was in 16, right?
You imply that it is distinct from ether.
As foreign scholars
The enemies went
often conflate the two,
Akashic, right?
but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual
Equivalent
emotion.
exchange.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha.
Or
the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
Okie doke.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Honestly, I kind of lost what was going on a bit in the middle there. Hi, Caramel. You're on the bus and someone in their car with their mum is just waving at you. You wave back, but in your mind I'm like, the fuck, I promise I don't know you. Maybe they just wanted to wave at you. Some people just like to wave. Waving through a window. They saw someone that they thought was cool and hoped you'd acknowledge them. So true. I don't. You know what? I really get annoyed when it's warm because I'm constant like. I feel all bunged up because it's dry. And my eyes get itchy because my eyes are dry. It's good to be back and with the fruit of our labours safely in storage. For now we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Okay. Welcome back to Lilith. Krylos praised me of your recent accomplishments. What amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way. Pave the way? Any army here to deal with the rest? While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped up your pillow after all. There's nothing like collapsing in a nice and clean bed after completing a major milestone. Be it penning a thesis or defeating deiform entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Yeah. But is there going to be a ghost in there? If there's no ghost, I don't want it. No! Your Germany trip's cancelled! Oh. I'm sad. No hopping, skipping, or jumping.
Take heart and protect them well.
Jesus.
Good, you're here.
Oh my god, we got takeout.
Have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
I love this. Jesus, sorry. Michelle, welcome in, Harry. Oh my god, we're seeing Kryl without her hood again. I love Kryl without her hood. Jesus, that's a big burger. Turn that shit up.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused.
I don't know why I'm like
grim-faced. No, thank you.
Yeah, turn that shit up about
I
him
suspect
eating and
Charlian
moaning.
cuisine
As if
is not to his liking.
As if I've not seen Jonathan Bailey.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf
fake
just needed
sex
some time apart.
in Bridgerton.
What? To perfect his brooding stare?
Next time,
And also,
I'll drag him
as
out
if
by
I've
the
not
ear,
seen him in
sit down
Fellow
in front of a
Travelers.
Sharlayan feast and see that he eats every
That
last
shit's
bite.
crazy. Everyone watch Fellow Travelers, please.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Oh, she's so cute. Fake
Speaking of
sex
one's
is a
physical
crazy.
condition, Mistress
I'm
Crown,
talking about
I
TV
hear
shows.
you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything,
Where does she
I
keep
should
all
have
that
liked to
hair in
speak
her
with her
hood?
longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide. Test
Bigger on the
and
inside,
proof
TARDIS.
of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon, and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain
This is
us.
cute.
Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Pizza? Cookies?
Hey, that's mine.
Biscuits?
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely.
You might
and
need
even
to
at
pop
my
a
best,
button,
I'm
Alice,
still
say that
too
outfit
slow
looks
to
a bit
wield it
tight.
effectively in battle.
Oh.
Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to
I like those
facilitate my
kinds of
solitary
biscuits.
explorations.
The ones with the... Oh, you can't really
Or,
see it.
To put it simply,
Like
you
the
used it to
checkerboard.
sneak around the forbidden archives.
Did I also see macarons?
Yes, well, after a fashion.
They do have macarons.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh, crap. That's funny.
One last cup of tea, then. Dickon said this brew helps relax the mind before bed. And gave us some leaves for free.
Imagine being in the vocal booth and you have to say, Dickon said this tea likes the cement. Dickon. Oh, he's got a new outfit too.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat?
Oh,
or a
he's using
cloak?
the
Something
Fan
in
Daniel
fur,
voice now, as
or
opposed to
fashioned
the
from the skins of your enemies, or
other guy.
well,
Forgotten his name.
never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
His best friend.
Given how many we have at our
That's
disposal,
bestie.
the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare
a sigh.
Proper welcome.
Yeah, a sigh.
Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
He's in love with Delilah. He's obsessed with her.
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame.
Is he talking about Delilah?
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth, much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
God, the moon is really bright. Well, do I have anything in my inventory? Oh. Okay. Let me move some shit. Was that a ring? I think it was a ring. Maybe? Oh wait, I can't wear that ring anyway. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, I've got bracelets. Nope. I wish there was a faster way of doing this. There we go. I just want to check. Wait, hang on. Why am I doing that? I can check here. 503 instead of 501. Let's go. I was like, I'll do this now before I forget that that's the thing that's like gonna cut. Like, if I've got stuff, I can just put it on now and get, because it's like a thing that'll be detrimental in the future. It didn't help. I need to remember when I had my inventory down to like 1 page. I need to sort this shit out. It's a fucking mess in here again. Oh, I forgot about the Phoenix Downs as well. How does the new Phoenix Down stuff work, by the way? Not that I have any. Controller 14 seems really solid, but you can't imagine doing these menus with it. It's just irritating. Because you have to like go between them all. Just use it on someone like an item, can put it in your hop. Okay, that's cool. So like I can raise someone instead of a healer raising someone. I don't know if I'd ever use it, but that's good to know. I need to spend my weekend sorting through all this shit. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna call it a day here because it's nearly midnight. Existed before. Ow! Hello! What is wrong with you? Ow! Existed before, but you had like 2 ever, and they only worked in a very unique circumstances. Oh, okay. I need to do the Moonfire Fair too, so I'll maybe do that this weekend. What's wrong with you today? What's wrong with you, Scabby Queen? What is your problem? Let's find someone to raid. Something in the air affecting all the cats. Is Mochi being funny too? It's the fact you're not petting. Mochi keeps sticking her paw under doors so it looks like a scary paw is trying to get you. That's normal. I feel like that happens to you all the time. 1999. Let's read Angie, who's playing 7 Remake, which we know I adore. And they're in Wall Market. My raid button's not right. Cat hair everywhere. And there we go. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow with some more Donkey Kong Bonanza. The raid messages are in chat if you're joining in the raid, which I really appreciate if you are. Here's my Discord if you want to duck off stream. Here's my YouTube where I post K-pop and K-drama reactions. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Thursday. Thank you for hanging out. Bye!